What does it mean to believe in yourself? A definition: believing in yourself means having confidence in your own abilities. It means being able to trust yourself to do what you say you'll do and knowing that those efforts will result in the desired outcomes. That means that believing in yourself comes from a mixture of several key psychological experiences like self-worth, self-confidence, self-trust, self-respect, autonomy, and environmental mastery. Below we'll talk about how to build each of these components of yourself and why doing so can help you believe in yourself more. Why is believing in yourself important? When we believe in ourselves, it kicks into gear all sorts of psychological processes that help us achieve our goals, manifest our dreams, and increase our well-being. But the flip side is also true. Lack of self-confidence or lack of belief in ourselves means we are less likely to act, to change, or to push to make things better. As a result, when we expect to fail, we are actually more likely to fail. That means that believing in ourselves is kind of like the key that turns the ignition and starts the car. We can't really go anywhere without it. Try as we might to push ourselves forward, we're blocked because our thoughts, attitudes, and actions aren't in alignment with our goals. So we either don't do what we need to do or we sabotage ourselves along the way, sometimes in obvious ways, and sometimes in ways that are totally unconscious to us. Given that believing in ourselves is so important, how do you just believe in yourself already? How to believe in yourself. As I mentioned above, believing in yourself includes things like self-worth, self-confidence, self-trust, autonomy, and environmental mastery. These concepts are related but different. So I think it's useful to learn about each of them. That way, we can explore which parts we struggle with and take more efficient action to start believing in ourselves more. That way we'll get more than the advice of just believe in yourself. You'll have the information to understand why you don't and the tools to start shifting this belief. Here's a quick overview. We'll go into more depth below. Self-worth is the sense that you have value as a human being. Self-confidence is a positive attitude about your abilities, qualities, and judgment. Self-trust is faith that you can rely on yourself. Autonomy is feeling able to choose and direct your own behavior. Environmental mastery is your belief that your efforts can result in the changes you desire. These are some of the key components involved in believing in yourself. Maybe you struggle with just one of them or maybe you struggle with all of them. But by understanding where your struggles lie, it'll be easier to start shifting your attitudes about yourself. Which components of self-belief do you struggle with? To better understand where you're getting stuck with self-belief, ask yourself these questions. Self-worth. Do you value yourself as a human being? Do you agree that you're no worse than any other person? Self-confidence. Do you feel good about your skills and abilities? Do you feel good about your personal qualities? Do you feel good about your judgment and decision-making? Self-trust. Can you rely on yourself? Can you trust that you'll do what you say you'll do? Autonomy. Do you feel free to do what you want to do? Do you believe that no one can stop you from reaching your dreams? Environmental mastery. When you take action, do you believe that it will lead to the results you desire? Do you believe that you're effective in getting the things you want? If you answered no or were leaning towards no to any of these questions, those are likely the areas that thwart your ability to believe in yourself. For example, I struggle most with environmental mastery and autonomy. It's because I've had so many experiences where I was ineffective in getting what I wanted despite my best efforts. These experiences taught me to doubt myself. What about you? What do you struggle with? Can you identify things that happened in your past that taught you to doubt yourself in the ways listed above? Question your self-doubts to cultivate self-belief. Once you've identified your unsupportive self-beliefs, question these beliefs by talking back to your inner voice. If you feel like you have no value, tell yourself, you are a valuable, amazing person who deserves to live a good life. Or, if you don't feel confident, remind yourself of your good qualities and skills. More on this below. Positive self-talk like this has been shown to improve our performance. Todd, Hardy and Oliver, 2011. By saying positive things to ourselves, we can start to rewrite our internal scripts. We can slowly but surely start to develop new scripts in our minds that are a bit more like cheerleaders and a bit less like jerks. And this helps us shift our beliefs.